So for you to put your darts, now I've actually put this, but I'm going to explain to you. For you to put your darts, you divide your waist by 2. Whatsoever you're having here, you divide it by 2. So I'm having 8.25. When I divide it, I think I'm having 4 points, very close to half, but not half. So this is how I get this place. So let me just put it. So you'll not be like, what are you doing? We don't understand. No, this is how I get this place, this particular place. So I take it down to where the dart's supposed to stop. Now I told you darts must stop, not actually must, but for me I prefer it stopping at 4.5. So remember, our dart allowance was half, so I shared the half into 2, and 1 I shared into 2, that is half by this side and half by this other side. So I connect them together, forming my dart leg. This is what I do, forming my dart leg. So I said, when I was explaining, I said this our waist, if you look really, just study the waist, you can see that the waist is not actually straight. It's not coming like this. It's not straight. Our waist is not straight. If you want to see the waist, I think from this your other side to the mid of your waist, you can see it's actually coming in form of a V like this. Then it goes back in like this. So for you to get this kind of illusion, you're going to, from this place, you come down by ½ inches, which I did earlier. You come down by ½ inches, and this place you go up by ½ inches. Can you see? So you connect like this. You can see it's actually forming it already. You connect like this and also like this. So this is what I was trying to explain to you. This is how a normal human waist is like. So you can also decide to close your darts for you to do this. So you close your darts, then you have something like this. So this is it. So when we're cutting like this. So this is all we have to do now for the front. So I don't know, let me just go through it again for you to understand properly before we cut it off. So when we cut it off, we'll be replicating this front again for the back. We'll be replicating it for the back. And you know, sometimes you can decide that you're stressed, why can't I just do everything and cut? But you know that you have to cut your front separately and also cut your back separately on your fabric. So the best thing is for you to do, if you have your tracing wheel, you can decide to put another paper at the down, then use your tracing wheel to trace. Then when you remove it out, you just use a pencil to bring it out on the paper. But in absence of that, what you have to do is to redraft this. As a fashion designer, you have to be very patient. You know, you don't have to rush out with your works. You know, you have to take your time, draft, make sure your patterns are correct, and don't want an easy way of doing things. You know, it will actually affect your work and the outcome will not be perfect. So we're going to do this again to get our back, or you can actually cut it out. Maybe give some little allowance for the back. When you cut it out, then you fold it in, then use your paper tape to sellotape it all through, then to use to cut your front. So when you're done with your front, you can now bring it out, then you alter the pattern to cut your back. So to replicate, I said from here to this place, you have to divide by 4. That means your hip divided by 4, which is a 41 divided by 4. That's how we get this place, just the first box. Then from here, I said you should go up by 2 to get your crotch or your hip line. This is your crotch line. For your crotch extension, I said divide your crotch, divide your hip by 20 for the front, and for the back you divide by 10. So you connect together, then you take your length, then your hip line, you take your length, then you take your new line. Remember how we go about it, but just try as much as possible to keep watching the video all over and over and over before you get it all right. So let's move to the back. Thank you.